In this video, I'm going to share with you the 8 key principles for getting your best physique, putting you in that top 1% of the population. In today's age, countless men want to get crazy ripped. Many of you know a thing or two about the muscle building process. The thing is, there's a lot of confusion on how to get bigger, whether you're going from skinny to muscular or overweight to ripped. And whether you're a teenager or an adult, by the end of this video, you will be well equipped with the knowledge to get you a physique others dream of. Are things like consistency and training volume that important? How should you handle your nutrition? These principles are my very own guidelines that got me the results I wanted. Number 1, be consistent. Here's the hot take. Folks who are killing it at the gym understand one thing, and that is the fact that to get great results, consistency is the key. If you want to get a solid physique, you need to use the gym many times a week for at least the first 6 months. And yes, even when you feel too tired, you must still keep a steady pace, more so if you're a newbie. The discomfort you're feeling is completely normal. It's your body's natural response to new things happening to it, so it can maintain a physiological balance. No matter how tired or sore you're feeling, you must get your body accustomed to working out. Understandably, it'll be difficult at first, but you must keep going until your body adapts. And when this happens, working out will become a natural thing for you. A couple of smart tips I can offer. Number 1, pick a good time that you can stick to. If you go to the gym at regular times, it'll be fast to turn it into a habit. For many, the best time to work out is between 4 in the afternoon to 7 in the evening. Number 2, schedule your workouts. We can't help being busy. If you know your schedule is going to be back for like 2 or 3 days in a row, then do a killer workout session before that. You can then use the 2 to 3 days of being busy to recover. Number 3, follow the 5-minute rule. On days you feel very crappy and just want to laze around at home or wherever you want to go, still go to the gym and warm up for just 5 minutes, no more, no less. There's a huge chance that once the 5-minute gig is up, you'll be fired up to push through your workout, since being in a workout environment highly increases your will to exercise. Your approach toward the whole muscle building process is very important, but so does the way you manage your diet, specifically your macros. Number 2, keep a close track of your macros. Macronutrients, or macros in short, refer to the 3 major nutrient groups necessary for the human body to function optimally. These types of nutrients are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. While it's essential to get all your macros, you must manage your diet as you aim for a caloric deficit, which means eating fewer calories than you burn. The tricky part is that there's a crazy variety of breakdowns of what's the optimal macro ratio for fat loss. When getting shredded, however, the general rule is to aim for 30 to 40% of protein, 30 to 40% carbohydrates, and 15 to 20% fats. If you can strictly take note of the percentage, it's okay as long as 1. You stick with eating fewer calories. 2. You focus on eating more protein since, according to research, a high-protein diet is excellent at controlling hunger. 3. You consume these macros from healthy food sources, specifically whole foods and minimally processed ones. For proteins, quality sources are lean meats like fish and chicken, low-fat dairy products, and nuts like almonds and walnuts. For carbohydrates, go for complex carbs like those found in brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain bread. For healthy fats, eat salmon, avocados, and olive oil, and certainly not fried foods. Nutrition is vital to building the best physique, but some would argue that the kind of exercise you do is just as important, if not more. Number 3, boost your motivation with this trick. Motivation is anything that drives you to maintain or achieve goals. But so many people have started a workout program but then end up quitting. The common reasons are boredom or too slow results. But did you know that motivation is actually strongly connected with the feel-good brain neurotransmitter called dopamine? You know it's the trick that has hugely helped at keeping me motivated? Music. Listening to music can make you work harder and faster according to studies. Moreover, music elevates your mood. Not only dopamine, but endorphins are also released by the brain when listening to music while exercising. Create a list of songs that motivate you. Don't just have your favorite songs on the loop and instead mix them up. Now that your motivation level is high, it's time to proceed with what it means to train properly and sufficiently. Number 4, have intensive weight training. To get shredded, it's recommended to do weightlifting 3 to 5 times per week. Weightlifting helps you build both lean muscle mass and strength, and when training, you must aim to work very hard and focus on the basic movements. Have trust in the potential of barbells and dumbbells, and don't easily go jump to cables and machines. Most importantly, always train at 100% because less than that is a waste of gym time. Likewise, choosing the proper exercises is also crucial, which then brings me to my 5th key principle. And that is to, number 5, do more compound exercises and fewer isolation movements. Training hard is good, but you must also be smart about it. To get big, you have to get strong. This means performing multi-joint compound exercises and minimizing single-joint isolation exercises. Sure, this kind of exercise is harder to master, but compound moves have the added benefit of letting you train very heavy to overload those working muscles. Moreover, these exercises are your key to getting stronger and bigger fast. I get it. Isolation exercises have their own perks, but they are mostly for serious bodybuilders and people who have a lot of spare time. When choosing which multi-joint exercises to add, consider the following: back and core, deadlifts, squats, power cleans, clean and jerk; upper body, bench press, dips, pull-ups and chin-ups, shoulder press; legs, squats, front squats, lunges. Oh, and just as there are 8 principles to building the ultimate physique, there are also 8 bad habits that could be blocking your gains. Number 6. Focus on improving your training volume. A given exercise has a training volume, which is determined by multiplying the load by the number of reps and sets. One easy way to digest this concept is by thinking that increased volume equals increased number of sets. It includes the amount of times you do an exercise and applying techniques like supersets and giant sets. Another option is to lower the weight and add more reps. Seems counterintuitive? Don't worry, it's not. Think of these. Scenario 1. Tom can bench press 100 kilograms for 10 reps, meaning he gets a volume of 1,000 kilograms for each set he performs. And so, 3 sets for Tom would equal a volume of 3,000 kilograms. Scenario 2. Jerry can bench press 80 kilograms for 15 reps, meaning he gets a volume of 1,200 kilograms per set. And so, 3 sets for Jerry would equal to 3,600 kilograms of volume, 600 kilograms higher than Tom's. But there are 3 rules you must adhere to for this to work. First, the load must be a suitable stimulus to produce muscle growth. Second, you must train to near failure in each working set to achieve the metabolic response to promote muscle growth. Third, you must have adequate recovery to have consistent progress. One more thing. If your session volume is at the upper limit, then consider how often you will train a specific body part to maximize weekly volume. For instance, if you do 12 sets of chest exercises each week, divide this into 2 sessions per week with 6 sets on each day. This way, you can recover between sessions. Plus, your second session will be of much better quality since you've had enough rest before that. This allows you to do more reps and ultimately increase your overall weekly volume. The 7th principle is to fix your mindset at the gym, which has helped me a lot personally. Number 7. Always have a presence of mind during workouts. First, do 1 more rep. While working out, if you suddenly want to quit, force yourself to do at least 1 more rep. The key here is not to let your brain have the last word and stop reinforcing weakness. Second, focus. It's better to do a few repetitions with excellent mental focus, really feeling your body, than it is to do many mindless repetitions where you're out of touch with your body. Third, disregard your surroundings. Focus on yourself alone. Don't compare yourself to other gym goers, and refrain from bringing your phone into the gym, or you can leave it in the locker room. Do you also have your own rules when working out at the gym? Any similarities to mine? Comment your answers below. Number 8. Let your body recover. Working out breaks down muscle tissue. It happens because your muscles are under greater force or stress than they're used to. This is a good kind of stress since once your body gets used to the new demands, it then proceeds to build new cells. When your muscles break down, your body has to repair them, and to do that, it has to build new muscle tissues. The more frequently you exercise, the more often your muscles break down and the more new muscle tissue is built. However, it's when your body is resting and sleeping that muscle growth and repair takes place. Thus, it's even more important to let your body rest. Working out without giving your muscles enough recovery time puts you at risk of injuries. What you must do is take 1 to 2 days off each week. And lastly, make sure to get enough shut-eye. Bonus. And because you've reached this point in the video, I'm going to share with you a hidden gem to get your dream physique. It's very simple. You just have to keep on flexing those muscles. Sure, this may be a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised to know that most people don't actually do this. Flexing your muscles is beneficial for 2 reasons. Number 1, it burns more energy, and number 2, it promotes relaxation. So when you're on breaks, remember to flex your body so you can feel better and focus more for longer periods. A few exercises you can do anytime are: number 1, flex your neck and jaws. Do this by chewing imaginary food until your jaw gets tired. Number 2, stomach vacuums and flexing your stomach. Do this by tucking in your stomach as hard as you can and for as long as you're able to. Also, make sure to always flex your stomach when lifting, especially during deadlifts and squats. Number 3, flex all muscles in your body, focusing more on the chest and arms. You can do this while sitting by the computer or watching TV. Applying those principles to your gym routine is just the first half. The second part is knowing the bad habits that you may have that are killing your gains. Click here to learn about them so you can stop sabotaging your growth.